Ladies and gentlemen, I am deeply confused right now. Niantic, which is a game studio located in San Francisco, which is of course a city that is located in California, is removing some of these pandemic bonuses that we've been able to utilize since the pandemic kicked off. And I'm genuinely confused because out of all game studios, you would think that Niantic is the most cognizant of what's been going on throughout the world. And yeah, the pandemic is not over, and yet Niantic is treating it as if it's starting to ramp down. I'm genuinely confused about this, considering that their game is one of those games that could very easily be blamed for a lot of additional cases happening in certain states. But in general, yeah, this is going to be a very testy time for Pokemon GO and its players, and I really think Niantic needs to course correct, because if they do not take this seriously, there's going to be a lot of repercussions, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. But in any case, yeah, let's roll the intro and get right into it. And how's it going, everyone? It's me, it's Count, here with a brand new Pokemon GO video, and I'm just going to be honest with all of you. I'm really exhausted with all of the negative news that Niantic is creating for themselves. Like, there's just so many reasons to be positive with Pokemon GO, but a lot of that is getting overshadowed by some of the deep negatives that Niantic is creating for the game. When it comes to monetization, when it comes to some of these design choices, Niantic is seriously dropping the ball continuously, and honestly, it's really tiring. But we have to talk about this one because this is a safety issue, and I really think Niantic cannot ignore this. Recently, Niantic decided to roll back some of the special bonuses that we've been utilizing as a result of the pandemic. More specifically, they are going to be returning the egg hatching distance back to normal, and they are also going to be reducing the effectiveness of incense back to what it was before the pandemic. And I really think this is concerning, considering that for a lot of people, this is their only way of getting Pokemon in mass. Now, I genuinely do not know what's going on with the statistics, whether or not the engagement has started to decline, and this is their reaction to that, but I honestly think this is a huge mistake, considering that all across the world, people are experiencing a second wave when it comes to this pandemic. Niantic needs to be fully aware of that for a lot of people, they're still not able to go out and play. Yes, there's still a lot of people who are stuck in quarantine, and I'm genuinely concerned that Niantic is not aware of that. In my honest opinion, Niantic should not have touched these special bonuses until at least a vaccine is out, because at this time, there's a lot of people who genuinely want to play this game, and there's a lot of community days and a lot of events that are coming up that a lot of players are looking forward to, and I genuinely think that Niantic is ruining the experience for a lot of players by rolling back on some of these changes. Some people have even argued that these special bonuses has made the gameplay that much better, and it should be a staple now instead of something that's temporary. But I'm not going to argue for that in particular, but I will say that a lot of these special bonuses should have remained untouched for this foreseeable future. And honestly, I think Niantic should have added special bonuses as opposed to taking some of them away. Now, something that I'm genuinely concerned about is that Niantic is looking at the numbers and they're seeing that players are actually going outside and being actively engaged, but in reality, people are playing from home. And something that I want to bring up that I think a lot of people are not touching on, or they're too afraid to touch on it, but I really think that Niantic is looking at what spoofers are doing and thinking that's what legit players are doing. Like for myself and for pretty much everyone in my local communities, we're limiting how much we play outside, and we're practicing a lot of social distancing guidelines, and for the most part, we're not even playing outside. We're playing from our cars or we're playing from our homes, and we really rely on these instances, like the fact that they spawn a Pokemon every minute and the fact that they last for an hour. These are bonuses that have allowed us to continuously play the game. But spoofers are going to be able to play the game like normal, and they're not going to be confined from home. Actually, they will be confined from home, but they'll still be able to play like normal. So I'm genuinely concerned that Niantic is looking at that and they're not understanding considering that when it comes to spoofers, yeah, a lot of players are going to be playing like normal. So for them, it may look like players are just actively playing in parks and cities, but in reality, people are not actually engaged like that. But I do have to point out that it's not all of the special bonuses that are going away, and through the language of the actual blog post, it seems like some of these special bonuses are likely going to become permanent, which I'm really glad about. But it's like I said, Niantic shouldn't have touched these special bonuses, at least until a vaccine is announced, and I'm genuinely concerned that Niantic is somewhat out of touch with the community this year. Of course, Niantic themselves, they're probably working from home and they're probably all in quarantine, so they're probably not actively engaging with each other and having these internal discussions, which I'm genuinely concerned about, considering that this is the one year that there should have been a lot more of that. And yeah, I just feel like for every positive that Niantic has done when it comes to Pokemon Go, there's been at least 2 or 3 missteps, and it's created this cycle of just positivity and negativity. And like I said, it's just honestly very tiresome at this point. I'm really hoping for a shift with Niantic, that they just continuously give us additional bonuses and just continuously work with the community and just go with what the community wants, because this year is a very special year. It's a very different year. It's not like any other year like we've had before. I feel like Niantic was put in a very special position and they've just continuously dropped the ball, and it's just really concerning because honestly, this could be the death knell for Pokemon Go. Like the fact that players are not going to be able to play community days and certain events from indoors because of the way incents now work. I do think that a lot of players are going to call it quits, that they're just not able to enjoy the game like they used to, and this is kind of like the last straw. This is the straw that broke the camel's back. I'm genuinely concerned for what's going to happen with Pokemon Go, especially in the wintertime, where it's always been kind of like a case study on where the community currently is. So I'm really hoping that Niantic bounces back. I'm really hoping that they're listening to the community, because a lot of people are giving them genuinely good feedback. But it's like I said, I'm really tired of this cycle, and I just want to see more positivity coming from Niantic. It's not a matter of us being negative, it's a matter of Niantic giving us a reason to be positive, and they haven't really been doing that as much as they should be. And yeah, when it comes to these special bonuses, maybe we are a little bit spoiled by them, but honestly, there's a lot going on in the world right now that gives us a good reason to be spoiled. And I really think Niantic has to be fully aware of that. If they are going to be removing these bonuses, then I genuinely think they do not understand how players have been truly playing their game as of late because of the pandemic. But in any case, yeah, these are my thoughts and opinions regarding all of this. Of course, this is going to be a really hot topic issue. I didn't even touch on the whole Pokemon Home situation, but I honestly think that may not necessarily be something that I want to talk about, considering that, again, I'm just really tired of the negativity coming out from Niantic, and I really want to find reasons to be positive with Pokemon Go, but it's just been really hard, and I'm really hoping there's a turnaround that Niantic gives us a reason to be positive of the game, because yeah, I'm honestly really tired of the negativity. But in any case, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, leave your thoughts in the comment section below and let's have an engaging discussion. I am Count Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and I'll catch you all later.